Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And I gotta start with this from Mac Attack XRP. XRP to have mother of all bull runs. Analyst sets double-digit target. So Credible Crypto is saying that we could expect an all-time high as a minimum price for XRP. He's also expecting double digits. I see other people still saying $100 easily for XRP. Listen, we're all going to witness this run happen. Along the way, we're going to have a really good idea on how high the price of XRP is going to go. But it's going to be based on what's going on, real world events happening. Also, we got to factor in if utility is driving the price of XRP. You know, nobody's factoring in utility, but we're so close. Look at Japan. Look what's going on over there. Plus, ISO's right around the corner. Ripple's about to launch their new stablecoin. Big things are happening for XRP. Top analyst says, love XRP or hate it. It will rise with or without you as XRP volume signals imminent explosion. This comes from Michael Branch. And it's going to happen with or without you. You got to make sure you're still here when XRP takes off. You know, every single day, I see people just giving up on crypto. I'm done. I can't take this market. I thought we were already going to be sitting at an all-time high by now. Every single person out there expected us to be at an all-time high by now. You know, I remember last year, that was the whole narrative. Going into 2024, it was going to be huge. But it seems like it's going to happen. But when? That's the question. When is it going to freaking happen already? Because I'm right there with you. You know, I watched all the growth around Ripple. I watched all the growth around XRP. More and more corridors opening up. Banking the unbanked. But no price movement. Even Brad Garlinghouse can't understand why the market hasn't rewarded XRP yet for being deemed a non-security. All we gotta do is make it until it happens. I still think we are going to take off this year. I don't think it's gonna happen next year like everyone is saying. Oh, it's not gonna happen until Trump is the president again. Listen, this market is going to play out with or without Trump. It's going to play out with or without you. This market is going to do what this market does. Bridging the gap, public-private collaboration in digital asset innovation. And this is coming from Ripple. So they're saying, as the digital asset landscape continues to evolve, the collaboration between public and private entities will be key to unlocking its full potential, driving financial inclusion, and shaping the future of global finance. Ripple looks forward to continuing these discussions with key stakeholders so that we can continue to create the building blocks for global regulatory framework. Now, outside of the United States, framework is getting put in place in this country and that country, and they're emerging as crypto hubs. Here in the United States, it seems like all these politicians are dragging their feet and nothing is happening. That's why I'm expecting something big to happen, and then all of a sudden they just say, well, we got crypto regulations now, like an overnight event. And then all of a sudden, innovation will start to strive and grow here in the US. But I think it's going to take something much bigger for that to happen first. Or they announce it right before the 2024 elections. Because we still got time until that happens as well. We're probably one of the biggest users of blockchain, Jamie Dimon. Take a listen. Take a listen to how he takes a jab at crypto.
How about blockchain technology? Are you using it? In what ways? Or do you see a future for it?
Yeah, we're probably one of the bigger users of blockchain, an actual user, like a real user, as opposed to sex trafficking. And because it's just a database, and like right now we send you a statement and you believe it, you trust it, it comes from JP Morgan Chase or whatever bank you have, and we have the database, we give you a copy of it. This would be, we all have the same data in your computer. It's updated by systems you trust. Some of you can change the data, some of you can't, and we believe it. And it's a great way to share data. So think of a bank, when you guys, if you ever send money overseas, you get my money. You send it by wire, the wire is late to get out, and we'll all see it at the same time. It already got to this, it already got to that. So everyone's got the same data, so it'll be used. Now, we've been talking about blockchain for 12 years. Not much has happened, so it ain't like AI. It's just a new piece of computer technology, stuff like that. And I'm not a fan of, cryptocurrency, which is purely a currency that you think is a currency. I call those pet rocks.
Okay. So Jamie Dimon is never getting into crypto.
So he says he's never getting into crypto and he sees it as a pet rock, but they're using blockchain. JP Morgan joins BIS cross-border payments project using digital currencies. So it looks like Jamie Dimon is getting involved with the BIS. And we know who the BIS is using for their payment infrastructure. They're utilizing RippleNet and XRP. They cited RippleNet multiple times in the past. And BIS sees RippleNet and XRP as the future. So Jamie Dimon has to jump on board. Because if not, Jamie Dimon and JP Morgan is just going to get left behind. But all the banks are already pushing in this direction. And anything Jamie Dimon says, you could always expect them to be doing the opposite. We've seen it multiple times in the past. With Interledger X, XRP achieving over 1 trillion transactions per second, there is no competition for them. And other chains are looking to integrate with it as well. Now, I honestly think that we're going to see XLM being able to transact 1 trillion transactions per second also. Same thing with XDC and the rest of these ISO cryptocurrencies. Because Interledger is the path forward, especially as we push into a new financial system. And it's not just going to be XRP utilizing it. It's going to be all of these ISO cryptocurrencies. That's my opinion. Grayscale XRP Trust now open for eligible accredited investors. Now, one thing I want to point out is this right here. I think these accredited investors are a bunch of pussies, honestly. During this phase, shares purchased are subject to 1-year holding period, restricting their transfer or sale. Currently, the Grayscale XRP Trust and 8 other products such as Grayscale Sui Trust remain in the private placement stage. So you cannot buy this as a retail investor. Notably, Grayscale products, including the Grayscale XRP Trust, initially go live as private placements. They offer accredited investors a traditional investment structure to gain exposure to cryptocurrencies. Why the hell are they being scared of crypto? Why do you have to go about investing in crypto this way? Why do it at all? Just go out and buy XRP. I said the same thing about the Bitcoin ETFs. Why the hell don't they just go out and buy Bitcoin? I don't understand this. And it's like they're creating fake value with this too. Like I said, BlackRock is going to manipulate the price of Bitcoin because of those ETFs. I see the same thing happening if there's an XRP ETF. But the difference between XRP and Bitcoin, you could only manipulate the price of XRP for so long because it has real utility, real value, real world use case. And over time, as it's being utilized all throughout the real world, the price is going to go higher based on actual value, not propped up tether value, actual value. And you know, the smart money eventually is going to leave Bitcoin and come into something like XRP, because smart money knows real value. Dumb money will ride it out and sit there and say, oh, don't worry, it's going to turn around, it's going to get better. And they'll be stuck in it forever. There's people still holding Doge, hoping that Elon talks about it. Think about it like that. Early, Ripple net user dLocal has connected with On Top to provide currency conversions for the payroll company X Border. dLocal was only X current, not ODL, so just nothing given the scope of On Top. So we know dLocal utilizes RippleNet technology. Most likely they will also eventually utilize XRP. But what I want to point out here is it's another Ripple partner also out there banking the unbanked, opening up more remittance rails all throughout the world. And you see the list of countries that they're tied to. So as I'm watching this unfold, and I see the same thing happen with Stellar, still banking the unbanked, I think once everyone is connected, that will be when we go live with XRP and XLM all around the world. I think that's what's still holding us back. There's a hell of a lot of unbanked people out there in the world. UK fintech firm Revolut intends to launch its own stablecoin. Now they're joining a lot of other companies that are also launching their own stablecoin. You know what I noticed with this though? Now that we have like a stablecoin, I don't know, revolution, you know, and everybody's pushing in this direction, we are going to see this put more pressure on Tether, because these are regulated stable coins. These are stable coins that can meet MiCA regulations. What's going to happen with Tether going forward? Because all of a sudden, when there's a fight for market share, all these companies are going to point out that Tether is garbage because they want to get Tether's market share. And we're going to see that shift with the fall of Tether. And with the fall of Tether is going to bring the burst of the Bitcoin bubble, and the smart money is going to flow in to something like XRP, XLM, XDC, cryptocurrencies that have actual real world value. That's what I see happening going forward. Hedge fund billionaire John Paulson plans to pull money if Kamala wins election. Billionaire hedge fund manager announced that he would withdraw his investments from the market and move into cash and gold if Harris wins the presidential election. So I wonder if that's what's going on with Warren Buffett also, because he seems to be moving all his money into cash right now as well. I honestly think that they're all looking for excuses to pull their money out because they know a crash is about to happen. Look at the Fed just cut rates at the same time. None of this is happening by coincidence. These billionaires know exactly when to exit certain things, but they always blame it on something else. It's the same reason that I see these billionaires building these underground bunkers. I think it's because no matter who wins this 2024 election, there is going to be chaos either way. Because they're setting up for it. Because they divided us for so long. People just can't get along anymore. And that leads to eventual all-out chaos to happen. But we're XRP investors. And from the chaos, XRP is going to rise from the ashes. No matter what chaotic event plays out next, it all leads to XRP. That's why I'm always urging you, don't sell too soon. Make sure you don't sell. Don't listen to the FUD. Stay invested, because we are going to get rich together, and it is absolutely coming. You see the massive network coming together perfectly, and it all leads to us getting rich. But like I always tell you, until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.